Hey Journeyers, if you're new to my channel, my name is Bryson. Now in this video, I decided to tell you all a story. This is going to be a bit different than usual, but it's still going to be fun. I have a lot of great tidbits listed within it, so just make sure you watch until the end, okay? All right, let's get started. Okay, Journeyers, so you all know Valentine's Day just passed, and this day really caused me to reflect on my growth, and I'll tell you why. In my 20s and my early 30s, I remember the days when I allowed myself to be disrespected because I wanted reciprocity in love so badly. Y'all, it was so crazy that in those relationships, we would make plans together, but I consistently ended up eating dinner alone. I would make favorite desserts, wouldn't show up. I would wait at a venue for hours at a time. There would be no reply or text, only to receive a message the next day or weeks later saying, sorry, something came up, or I'm busy, or I was busy. And I was like, well, how are you busy when we said that we were going to do this on this day and time? You confirmed earlier today. You said you were excited, etc., etc. And then there were the other times when I randomly found out, or I saw gifts and teddy bears or cards or flowers. And then when I asked where the stuff came from, there was this explosive defensiveness, and then I was labeled insecure or doing too much because supposedly that stuff was from a friend, but it wasn't a friend I never met. And so the friend ended up having an S on it, which turned out to either be the ex or cut buddies that caught feelings like me, but I was supposed to be the hubby, the one. That's just a whole nother story. But the turning point for me was the last time I was ghosted. I prayed and I asked for clarity and revelation, and within about a month and a half, what I prayed for happened. From that moment forward, I promised to respect and appreciate myself by guarding my time and my heart from anything that makes me feel worthless. Because I found out I was the other person in like 3 different relationships, it sent me into one of the darkest places I ever experienced. And in those few months, guys, I slowly began to allow the pain and the anger to change me into someone I never knew. I started to repeat the patterns of hurt onto other people that had been done to me. And I caught it and woke up and I was like, this isn't right. I realized that I didn't have any closure, but what I also realized is I blamed myself for things that had nothing to do with me. I would beat myself down over my physical appearance, my hands and my legs, call myself stupid the way some adults did when I was a child, and I just lived in this numb existence. Now, what helped me grow out of that moment were my 3 best friends. One said he dreamed about me, he knew something was wrong. The other said I kept crossing her mind. The last said she kept feeling me. With their help, I enrolled back into counseling, and that really helped me tackle some major traumas that I buried in my subconscious that kept drawing those type of people to me. Now, I want you guys to understand that family, friends, and a community of like minds can really help you heal, but you have to be open to it. Now, I'm not saying all of this to just feel the air leaving my mouth. I really want you guys to take this in. What I want you to realize is that it's so easy to give so much of yourself to another person when you don't realize that you're seeking their validation, their acceptance, and their appreciation because you weren't affirmed or nurtured as a child. When you don't know what those key factors are as a child, when you become an adult, you don't know yourself, you don't know your identity, you don't know your purpose. And then you have all these traumas locked inside of you, not knowing how to deal with them in a healthy way. But the great thing about the experience of life is that you're alive and you can still learn how to change and become a better, healthier you. Now, the 4 biggest things that I learned was to validate myself with my choices that I made, to take responsibility for my actions, whether they were good or bad, to appreciate my flaws as I worked on becoming a better me, and to recognize that the way someone treats me is a reflection of them concerning what they like or dislike about themselves. It has nothing to do with me. Once I realized that, that removed a lot of weight off of my back and out of my mind. Now, a monumental setback to any relationship besides deception and lies is seeking your worth through someone else's eyes. When you know your value before entering into a relationship, you're less willing to tolerate disrespect, and you'll be smarter about guarding your heart from those that selfishly refuse to build something with you and then use you as an option, the last option, because they're bored. Now, I used to be a magnet for narcissists and emotionally unavailable people, romantically and platonically, or just in family. And for all my good guys out there, my good women out there, don't let the actions of that one person that took you for granted make you believe that you were their mistake. You weren't their mistake. You're the best thing that happened to them. Continue to prepare yourself for that real one that's about to come into your life. Your standard is going to cause both of y'all to add value to each other's lives. Now, journeyers, that's all I have for you today. Please be sure to grab a copy of my Amazon best-selling book that does include the story that I just told you. It's called Be Real, A Guide to Becoming a Better You and Changing Your Life. I have the link listed within the description. Also, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video with someone that you think may need to hear it. I also upload videos every Sunday, so please be sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And remember, you're on a journey to become the best. So continue to grow in knowledge, build your body, feed your spirit, and nourish the confidence within your mind. You have a transformation to maintain. So let's do this thing together. Until next time, remember, it's Bricesin.